What's going on, guys? Prinatious P here, back again for another playthrough, and we are back in Tekken 2. As you can see, the main menu looks different from the top part of the screen because I got all the hidden characters. You only can unlock this new screen image of the main menu when you get all the hidden characters, where you see the background has like a blue lighting towards it, and you see Kazuya's face behind the Tekken 2 logo. So, this is what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna explain it while I go into the main menu. So let's get started with this. So this is what we got here. As you can see, we have up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 hidden characters that we've already have unlocked so far. So what that means is that these playthroughs are going to be lasting throughout the rest of this month, it seems. So, it's going to be really, really long for me to end up completing this game before I get to the next game. So, I'm just going to start from the top left and go all the way to the right, starting with Kunimitsu, and then I'll work my way down when I get to Roger, and so on and so forth. And I can't use Kazuya yet because I think I'm gonna have to beat the game with all the hidden characters before I get to him and Devil. So, like I said, we're gonna start from the left and continue on forward to the right and then head our way down, stay on the right and then go left. So, that's how I was gonna go throughout this week, and that's how it's gonna be. So, with that being said, let's start this playthrough with Kunimitsu. Now, just like Yoshimitsu, I wasn't really much like, too much fond of like using Kunimitsu that much. But, I still think she's interesting, but she hasn't really been too much in the series that much like, any of the other staple Tekken characters. Actually, I gotta turn that down a bit on my end because it is a little loud and I gotta make sure I hear myself on my end. But, you know, it's just like I don't know. I don't think she was. I think she had some sort of popularity when she came out, but her popularity kind of didn't make her last because the next time that we actually saw her was in Tekken Tag Tournament 2, which is more of a compilation game than an actual you know installment game. And it doesn't really seem like she's actually gonna be in. Phone just went off. It doesn't seem like she's gonna be in Tekken 7 at all because like I don't know where like they would try to like put her. And I mean they could do something with Yoshimitsu where she can be some sort of like ally to like to him since like Yoshimitsu was dealing with Brian and she can be sort of like like a character that can take Brian for surprise and like, oh wow, you know you got teamwork now, like you can do stuff like that. But I don't know if they're gonna go that route because I don't like how I feel about where Tekken's going, especially with the story. Like, probably not gonna win this, but yeah, I know I was gonna win. But just by how they're going with the story, I don't know where they're going or what they're gonna be doing with some of these characters, and I feel they really gonna have to like do something quick with that because some of these characters are kind of going on the wayside. Oh shit. Some of these characters going on the wayside like Paul and Law because I don't really feel like they're taking them seriously. And Steve Fox, like I feel like I mean they're kind of doing something with him like when in Tekken 6 where like he couldn't really you know box anymore because of the simple fact that of the war that went down between the Mishima Zaibatsu and G Corporation when Jin and Kazuya was going at it. But I felt like they could have still also kind of like stuck with the whole Nina Williams thing where like you find out that like that Steve Fox and Nina Williams are related, and it's mother and son. Like I feel like they can still do something with that, but they focused a lot with the Mishima Zaibatsu whole connection, and that's why I feel like they got to do something quick because I don't know where they're going with this. Got me. But I really want to see them really do something with these characters because I feel like they're going on the wayside. Like they can make Xiao Yu more than just like a character that's worried about gym all the time. They can make Asuka just a character that just wants to fight to have fun because because she did what she needed to do in Tekken 5. Like I really want to see them develop these characters a little bit more and not just make them one-off characters or joke characters. Shit, I fucked myself up with that because I left myself open when I did that. Gotcha. So I just want them to do a lot better with the story because like Street Fighter, they're gonna utilize the story mode, and I think they had to because of the popularity of Mortal Kombat X and Mortal Kombat 9 because they did a hell of a job of what they wanted to do with it, and they made sure that it was gonna be decent enough and respectful enough for for the people to really get behind it. And I really want them to get behind, the fighting games that are trying to do story. And I know I'm losing while I'm speaking, but you know what? I'm kind of in my zone where I'm kind of trying to discuss something while doing, two things at a time, playing and talking. So, I really want them to, really do, a good job with the story. But I feel like Tekken is kind of going a little bit on the wayside with that because they're not really making these characters intriguing. Like I really don't feel like some of the newer characters are being intriguing enough, and I feel like they can. I know I can't stop right there. Fuck that up right there. That was on me. I'm already 8 minutes in. So I really gotta try to get myself together because I really don't want to take too long doing this. Gotcha. Alright. So I really want them to make the Tekken 7 characters, the newer characters, really intriguing to make me feel like, oh, okay, I really care about these characters and I really want to see where this story goes. That's what kind of made me feel about Tekken 3 because I felt like it did some stuff to me like I actually appreciated. And then Tekken 4, I like that they added a lot. Damn, shit, hit me with a fucking 10-hit combo. But I really want to, them to really showcase something and, reach. So I don't think they're gonna reach the popularity. I don't think I'm gonna try to jump that far with it. But I really want them to showcase that they can still do something good and be on the not if not on the level of Mortal Kombat, but at least close enough to them because I really want them to develop a good story for these characters, and I feel like some characters do deserve a good story, compelling stories. So, fuck. So that's what I want them to do. I really want them to do that because I feel they have the ability, they have the, they have the backing, but it's just that I think they're just trying to do their own thing. That's what I feel that they're doing now. That they already solidified themselves and they're just gonna do them. That's why I kind of don't like the fact that the you know the game it is what it is because I think it could do more. Gotcha. I know the game can do more than what it's doing now because it shouldn't stay still and stick with the same gameplay. I feel personally, actually, I'm gonna hold that for another video because I don't want to go fully into it and just be like, oh, okay, like why? Because I will eventually go in full detail on why I feel it should do a particular thing I wanted to do. But anyway, I'm going up against Devil now. Gotcha. First try. Let's fucking go, man. All right. Watch the cutscene, watch the ending, and I'll get back to you guys in a second. Now, I really don't know what that means, personally. I don't know if it was like somebody that she followed, like her master, or somebody that she knew. Like, I really don't understand it. Maybe I have to, like, look in the liner notes of that ending and see what it was all about. Probably won't tell me a motherfucking thing, but I at least want to know a little bit more. But anyway, that was the Kunimitsu playthrough. And like I said, it's gonna be all hitting characters this week. I started with Kunimitsu. I think tomorrow's gonna be Anna, and then so on and so forth. But we're gonna get through this, and unfortunately, it's gonna continue all the way up to the end of November because this is gonna be a gang load of them, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm Prinatious P. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more playthroughs. Later.